everyone, it's the House Mouse here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining and welcome new subscribers. I'm glad you're all here. So I promise we'll get back to the purple journal soon, but I wanted to share this idea I had with you before I forget again, and it is for these little, let's see, make sure you can see these little birdhouses, and I think they're just adorable. I haven't seen these made by anybody else, so I don't know if this idea is original, but I thought of it one day and then I promptly forgot about it, and then I thought about it again. So these are just some prototypes that I made, and I think they can be used for things like journal toppers. They can be used for shaped journaling cards if you have writing space on the back. They could be used to make tuck spots or pockets on a page, or they could be, if you made them small enough, you could make them into maybe altered paper clips or something like that. And certainly they could be used as focal points on greeting cards or birthday cards, or you could even hang them from your Easter tree. So they're very cute. And I have some things pre-cut for today so I don't take too long fussing around, but the first thing you will need is a square. And this could be any type of paper you want. It could be scrapbooking paper. It could be just plain paper that you have in your stash. These are just, I have some scraps that I had. This happens to be blank on the back. I think it came from, chapter heading from a book page. So you'll take your square and then you'll turn it. And then you just want to make one edge, and you kind of want to line it up a little bit. You want to make sure that when you're squaring off the bottom that it is actually level and straight. So, as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. So you can cut this off, you can tear it off. I think for today I might just glue it down. So, up to you how you want to manage this. And then it's just a matter of making the roof and the little opening for your birds. So I have, again, some scraps that I cut out from just leftover pieces of scrapbook paper. I did cut these down to the size of my square here, but these strips are about 1/2 inch wide. And again, these can be whatever width you want. If you want a larger roof line, you can certainly make them wider. If you have decorative edge punches, this would be a great way to use them. I can imagine that would look really pretty on these. So definitely try that if you have those in your stash. So I have found that when I'm gluing on the roof, it's easier for me to glue onto the paper and then attach the roof that way. And I don't know why that is. I've been a little extra fumbly the past few weeks, so we'll give that a shot. And we'll just make sure that's lined up a little bit. Hopefully I'm in camera. I apologize. Here, let me get that right up there. Like I said, I've been a little fumbly these past few weeks. So, but these are very cute and they do come together quickly. And again, really great for using up any scraps you have in your stash, as I have been doing with these, but they're very fun to make. Let me make sure I've got that on there. And if you find that your paper is warping or buckling from the glue stick, again, this is perfect time to put it under the book, between sheets of wax paper if you're worried about glue getting on the book, the pages of your book. So, and then just a little circle. I've cut circles out of my 1-inch circle punch, and I find that this size is working well for both smaller and larger birdhouses. So, but again, whatever you want to use, if you have smaller punches for smaller ones, that's fine. I think you could even draw the opening on with a pen or a marker, or if you have watercolor paints and you want to paint it on, that would be fine too. So there it is. There's the basic birdhouse. Try to get it as close to the center as you can. There we go. And then I did cut out some little birds from a bird book, and let's see if one of these, maybe this little guy, oh yeah, he does look nice there. Okay, let's get him on there. Make sure we're still recording. Good, okay. Let's see. Angle him a little bit so it looks a bit more interesting. Okay. And then this here, let me grab a little. Here we go. So again, this is just a little stunt page. So if you had this page in your journal, you could just glue this down along the bottom and along the two lower sides, and then you'd have like a little tuck spot that you could tuck things into. Or you could even tuck this into a pocket itself. So here, we'll do one more. I have this slightly smaller version here. Again, we'll just take it, we'll just level out the bottom here, and we'll do a smaller fold here. Here, I'm not quite straight. There we go. Nope, still not straight. Okay. But you get the idea, and you'll do better than me. So here we go. My glue page is getting too gluey. Okay. Start a little bit more here. And I think when you're doing the roof line, you could even use, if you have scraps of fabric or lace, I think that would also look really pretty along the edges. So here let me grab my bone folder because this does not want to stay down. Okay. There we go. And for this roof, I've just cut out some strips from a gardening book page, so I thought that would look pretty nice. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. So again, I'm just going to glue on the edge of the square first and then stick down my roof. Everything is sticking. There we go. And camera for you. There. Okay. And I think even if you made these teeny tiny, you could even make a little garland or something like that to hang along across your mantle or across a window, just for a little home decor. So there we go. And for this one, I chose a little green. Apologies for the sniffles, guys. There we go. You see all right? Okay, good. And let's see. Should we choose a bird for this one? Make sure that's... Let's see. Oh, maybe a pair of birds. Oh, how sweet. Okay, let's do those guys. And if you have any ideas for how you are planning to use these, definitely let me know. I would love to try these out in different ways. I think they would be great for so many different crafty applications and different hobbies. So there we go. They look super cute. So here, let's see if we can get this up close. There we go. So that's it for today. Just a quick little tutorial on these cute little birdhouses. Again, hope you're doing really well. I hope you're heading towards warmer weather. I know we are here and I'm very excited about it. So again, have a great day and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.